Hello, all you fancy peoples out there on the internets and the YouTubes. Welcome back to another episode of Flambe the Basketball. Today, I was going to go ahead and finish moving all my stuff that I have down here back up to my upstairs, my over base, my topside base, and wow, I can't even carry the chest with me. That's fantastic. Fortunately, nothing in either of these things. That chest can kind of stay here. It'd just be a bit of a thing that I can keep. I don't know. Let's make something useful. Maybe I can do something here. Yeah, we'll make a couple extra torches with these sticks, and then I'll just take the chest with me. You know, I thought I'd leave the chest here, but I don't really need to. If I take the chest with me, then I can expand the storage on the top side. I'm gonna have a chasm base too once we get down there into the chasm. But for right now, I'm more concerned with getting some consistent material production going. Making some machines and doing something interesting, because you know that's like half the point in doing Feed the Beast. It's not all just a boring mine, although a lot of it's gonna be, because that's really the extent of how much resources you have to have. I'm still debating on whether or not I need to cut that stuff out. These videos are recorded in advance of the times that they're uploaded, so typically if you're watching this, you're probably already behind the actual progression. However, I'm not always going to do that. Like about episode 6 or 7, I think it's going to start keeping in pace with how it uploads. So I'll do an episode on a per day basis based on the feedback I'm getting that day. Alright, so I'm going to stick some torches down by this, that way I can always remember that this is in fact the way up. I'm going to collect this copper here because I'll never remember that copper's right here, even though I'll have to pass it to come down this ladder. Well, it's not even really a ladder, it's fine. I'd also kind of like to encapsulate this to make it into a bit more of a basey thing, but I'm not... Oh, hello there, friend. I could hear him before I could see him. Well, that's fortunate. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna make this a little bit more basey. Right here, maybe insert a little bit more floor space. That way I can be like, yeah, I can just kind of work from this point. Maybe have like a ceiling and roof, and maybe just a glass wall looking out on that side. I don't know. I don't feel like I've actually explored much in that direction either. But then again, my map says otherwise with all that stuff down there. Let's move these blocks, and how much cobble do I have on hand? Not a lot. I'll just go ahead and place another couple right here, and here. And I know I'm kind of hemming myself in for now, but it'll be okay. It's not anything I can't undo. Aww. Can't use a ladder like that, man. Fine. Oh, look, a beehive. Didn't even see that from the other side. So this is desert side, which I made a shovel I intended to use to collect some sand. However, I guess that's not exactly a smart thing to do quite yet, as I'm under fire. Under fire, as I was saying, and very close to death, because I don't have enough food on hand. Yeah, let's back out before I do something stupid like getting myself killed, and go ahead and do that. And yay, I'm back at my base. I had to determine which side was actually the entrance. I guess it's this side? This side? It's some of these sides. I don't know. It came from this way, meaning, wow, my entrance way is just that well hidden. Put that there. And, I don't have any cobble on hand. Do I have cobble in here? I have a little cobble in here. Okay. Boom. Door. Alright. First, let's expand the chest out a little bit here. Need to be really careful because I'm super close to death. I have some meat. And some rotten flesh here. Do I have two different kinds of mushrooms? I do not. Okay. Let's see. About storing that and that. Let us take our stone pick here, and I have the cobble on hand, and we'll move out a little bit in this direction, just to give me a little place to start a farm. Because I'm gonna need a farm. That's a given. Let's also get my axe out. Trusty wooden axe. And pop that log and keep going out this way. Okay. This is not shaping up to be a not very pretty house for me to start with, which kind of sucks because I like to be able to be really creative with how I want to make my houses, but this one's kind of, oh crap, I'm in the middle of a jungle and it's very cramped and crowded in here. I have to clear out anything before I can actually make anything. Alright, so let's take this block off and plonk, 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 plonk. Where's that shovel? Oh, shovel's on button 2. That's good information to have. And let's see, we get our seeds, more seeds. Kind of flattening out this. Kind of do something like a, I don't know, a dual layer building out over here. Maybe throw in like glass floors, glass ceiling. I could replace this stone in the corner with grass, or at least dirt. I don't even think I have enough cobble to really encapsulate this thing anyway. Where'd my dirt go? Day my dirt is. And plonk, plonk, plonk. And lay that cobble. Cobble, 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 chameleon. What a miserable day already, though. Look at this. It's rainy, it's pouring. There's some old fart snoring. Okay. Finish the wall right here. Kind of like to have a better ceiling than I'm going to have here. I don't have enough cobble. There's not enough cobble. I guess I really don't need a wall right here for right now. At least until I can ensure that I have more resources on hand. I'll just do something like this. And considering that's 5 wide, I'm only going to get 4 layers of it. Yeah. I could do the rest in wood. That'll be fine. I've got tons of wood. And boom! And boom! Alright. And now we have a nice little convenient place to grow some plants, some wheat. I'm gonna need a bucket of water though. I do have plenty of iron. Buckets of water shouldn't be any super big problem. 3 there, and boom, boom, boom. I'm not in complete dire straits yet. Oh, did I not even grab the bucket? I didn't even grab the bucket. How stupid am I? Alright, I'm sure everybody does that sooner or later, so it's not just a matter of stupidity, it's a matter of absent-mindedness. Also, while I've got all this wood on hand, let's cap this place or something here. No, not do it like that. Let's raise it a level. Because I don't like being claustrophobic in here. Evidently, I always get claustrophobic whenever I'm in a really tight Minecraft room, because You have all these blocks and all this space, and why would you build something that's only too tall? Yeah, you can pass through it, but nothing else can. It's like there's no room to breathe in it. It's very, very, I don't know, tight, restrictive. Alright, now come on, we gotta find some water. There's some water over there. There's a creeper right there, who also hasn't noticed me. There he is. Now, what I don't understand is that creeper was standing in plain light. He was standing in the brightest of the brights right there next to a torch. That would have had to have been where he spawned, but he didn't move from his spawn location. He was just like, yeah, I'm chilling here. No biggie. No biggie. And there's a skeleton. Almost on cue. Oh, he's got an enchanted bow. Is he gonna drop the bow for me? No, he's not. Well, screw him. Let's place that there. I've got my 1 bucket of water. I really need more water than this. If I can make like an infinite water source, I will have water forever. But I don't have 2 buckets of water. I'll do that in my farm itself, I guess. Make a little 3-wide trench. Use that for water sourcing. Let's go ahead and make a door while I'm standing here by the door. Nice and convenient. And we have our basic temporary shelter. Basically. They have iron hoe, I guess, since I'm effectively out of cobblestone. How do you run out of cobblestone? This is a first, absolute first. Place this there, go ahead and do this, and I need 2 iron. Where do I grab 1 iron? Do that, and this, and kaboom, 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 kaboom. If you hear the ding in the background, that is me being perpetually text messaged. Alright, so with crops, water expands 4 wide. Let's decide. I suppose I could place it like against the wall right here, and it would basically cover the entire room. It should. I'm gonna do it right here, just because I can. And let's hoe some soil here. Get this all tilled up. Speaking of farming, though, that used to be one of my absolute favorite games, and I still to this day do not know why, but Harvest Moon was honestly one of my favorite games to ever play. It was so simple, but it was awesome. You could just sit there and play it and plant crops and do it, you know, however you wanted to do it. It was really simple and effective, but I enjoyed it. And those were some classic games. I didn't really care for some of the newer series, like Real Town and Save the Homeland. I didn't even think Save the Homeland got the formula right in the first place. But in essence, those games were always so much fun, and it was just really basic farming. I've seen a lot of big personalities on YouTube play the Farming Simulator 2013 with mixed results, usually pretty hilarious just because the game doesn't really give you a lot of insight on how to start when you're initially beginning. But I suppose that could just be the players not choosing to do the tutorial in the first place. I suppose that would also be the sign of a poor Let's Play in the fact that they're not directing or instructing or teaching players how the game works. It's not a visual walkthrough like GameFAQs might have a paper walkthrough or a verbose walkthrough. A Let's Play should really be more of a visual walkthrough on how to do things. As you can see here, I'm just planting seeds. No big real secret to this. This is pretty Minecraft 101. And then I took bones to make bone meal, and then I collect the stuff from that and make. But yeah, that's really mostly just Minecraft 101 there. The fact that I can, or anyone can really just, you know, plant out seeds and get a farm going. Right, so now I have wheat, and wheat yields bread, and bread is good because it's a nice renewable food source, and now I'm no longer starving. Thank God. And last but not least, it's nighttime. We're going to go ahead and make a bed, and if I can recall how to make wool, like that I guess. 3 pieces of wool, 3 pieces of wood, and we have our bed. Letting me reset a spawn point and having a nice little place to call a home. Now, this episode's going to be a bit shorter. I'm kind of pressed for time here. I have other things I need to go and handle, but we've done a lot. We've encapsulated a nice little farmhouse. It looks like crap, but we can improve that for the future. Unfortunately, I am not ashamed to admit that this isn't my best building. But we have food now, we have a bed now, we have our spawn set here, everything's coming up Warmax. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.